All right, so good afternoon. I am Queen Mrs. Olushola from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, 93 Allen Avenue, Keja Branch. My greetings to the Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, all the level department, co-congress and our fellow viewers. I'm bringing an update to you on the case of Fido Pai, reported against Mr. Edward Qayson, the Ganian man popularly known as Success Father. The case came up today. We were all in court, including himself. He was brought from the prison, and there's no much yet on the case. The case is still adjourned today till 25th of October 2022. I should have given you the update right from the court premises where we're talking and all that. Unfortunately, we could not do that because one, the network was just so bad. I I tried all my best to do that, but the effort proved abortive. So please, you will stay put, we'll stay on it, and is a case that nobody except God can do otherwise in this very case. You know how painful it is, how bad it is, how insulting it is for somebody to know what you are into and still want to dare your integrity. I cannot say they want to dare our authority, neither the strength in which you feel we can go as regard to this case. I believe he tried to dent the integrity, the image of our personality, and that of the organization, which we cannot give room to anybody, be you physical or spirit. Um it's a bad experience. Is something that one could ever imagine or think happening, you understand. But we cannot, because of, yes, we understand that in a family there's always uh, the bad ones, the bad eggs among the siblings. But I felt we should be liberal, and we should be human. And moreover, I don't think there is anything too serious in this world that you want to segregate. I'm a Nigerian, that person, this person is a Ghanaian, or is a Benin Republic, is a China, is that, is that. I don't think there is, we shouldn't be bringing sentiment and segregation when it comes to this kind of an issue. This is a young man, you all understand the case of this Success father, that is Success the Great. Success the Great, I was the one that gave her that name. Her name is Success. I just call her Success the Great. Why? Because of the mystery behind her health challenges, how she was found, where she was kept, how she lost her mom after giving birth to her, then after which the father gave her to a woman to take care of her according to him because he was not financially okay. Then the woman also left her, abandoned her in her room, goes about her daily activities and all that before they were called. When they brought her to our office, the state of that girl is only God that keep her alive. For those of you that were following up the case of Success, we couldn't even follow other process. The due process has been going to police station, extract medical report, take her to hospital, because her state was so dilapidated that if you are not careful, you'd have maybe lost that innocent child. That compels us to rush her to private hospital, Mrs. Tribe, where we spent close to 200,000. Because after she was discharged, she was referred to healthcare, and we don't want to endanger her life, try to maybe manage resources, taking her to healthcare or general hospital where you have to queue for hours. There they even talk about kidney or whatever. But at the long run, this girl became sound and healthy. She was okay. For both to all of you that have been watching when we brought Success to our office. We find the father. Police investigated. They say he is the biological father. Even they went to his premises where he was living with the late wife. They say they know him, yes. That the wife died after brief illness after she gave birth to Sussex. Okay, let's take this girl home to shelter so that they can take care of the girl. Then he cried, I should please, if there's any other way we can help him, they don't want the girl to be given to shelter. And that was what prompted us giving him an apartment, buying sewing, bought a sewing machine for him. We connected him to some of you that are fans. You were sewing with Daddy Success Peter Kwesi, and you know how expensive he charged. For some of you that have patronized him, he's sewing maybe skirt and blouse 20,000, 25,000. They leave some of them 10,000 as a short gown, 50,000. Police were sewing clothes in under him. Full Ghana must go. Some police, senior police officers that he was sewing clothes for, sewing uniforms, police uniforms and casual clothes and occasional clothes for them. So how else do you think we should help this person? If we are meant clothes for the kids, we pay him. If we eventually want to patronize him, we patronize him in our own way. So what could have led this man to bring, try to dent our integrity for giving himself to the devil to try to, defile a child that he stays with. It is bad, even that after we took a success for a test also, because we don't know if he was touching the daughter. Because we brought about 3 women that will be taking care of a success, and you'll be take her to a crèche around our place there. And he gave him the freedom of going out, do his things, come back. So I can't just explain. And few the moment he did that, you remember, Chama, when someone came to complain about him, that he came to his house and collected some clothes from the wife and all that. He did not return the clothes, he did not sew the clothes, and he sold some of the clothes out. Chama was interviewing Mr. Kwesi. He told Chama that he will be leaving to Ghana by September or October or so, either October or November this year. Meaning he has performed his immorality already, and he was just looking for an avenue to back to Ghana. He said he'll be going to Ghana by November this year, either November or so. But I remember this year, between September to November, he said he'll be leaving. And let people know, if you have clothes with him, we'll encourage him, tidy up that. He have big generator to himself. He doesn't buy fuel. He don't pay NEPA bills. He don't pay water bills. He doesn't buy food. He doesn't buy his child food, neither clothes. So I cannot understand. But I just want to say this because it's heartbroken. To help people, again, if we really want to tell about our experience, I think at times we'll prefer not to help people. Because if you count people we have helped, which of them have really assisted us? Which of them have actually paid us? Mr. Kwesi cannot say that he sold just even a pants free of charge. For me, neither for my husband, neither even for our children or kids that come in, or my nephews or my niece at times that visit the place as children, or even him. If you find native that success wear, is always my own material. After he cuts my clothes, I will get him the enough material, sew it for your daughter, or I'll get her ready-made. So you are not helping in the house, you are not paying water bills, you are not paying NEPA bills, you are not buying fuel, you don't own your personal generator, the machine was bought for you, your child was taken care of under your nose, you are not doing nothing, you are not paying for her crèche. Just tell me, And the only way you want to pay us for goods, drawing you close as a Ghanaian living in Nigeria for years, because if I calculated the years he has stayed in Nigeria, I don't even dream of coming to Lagos. I was still in school. So how else would you help someone that will introduce people to you despite we don't know you? You go to their house, collect money from them, collect their materials and all that. Then some will be calling me, waking me up in the middle of the night because of Mr. Qayson. He did not return my clothes. I want to go to church the next day. I'm still waiting for him. He's not picking. Then the other police people will call me. I gave him clothes. I can't find my clothes. He's not picking my call. I will have to call him. So he will lie to them that he's in Ghana. Then if they call me, I will say, hold on the line and say, please, Mr. Qayson, come. Are you in Ghana or you are in Nigeria? Are you staying in Ghana now or you are in my house? Can you send the person when you travel to Ghana and when you return to Nigeria that you are telling them you are in Ghana and you don't have to sew clothes? Then I had to buy fuel. Even if there is no light, I will have to tell him, use this big gen, you must sew this person clothes today. I have to stand on his head to sew customers clothes that he's not sharing money with me. He's not giving me money. He's not using the money to buy fuel. He's not using the money to buy lights. He's not using the money to feed me. He's not using the money to feed his child. So that is there. The sources, other sources we help that will pick from the streets. People will bring them. You cannot abandon them. You can't kill them. You cannot kill even the parents that are maltreating them. The big success, the father and the stepmother was alive. They are alive. When they brought the boy, they were alive. Even to this moment, they are still alive. And you saw the condition they brought that success, that big success. We enrolled success into school. Success was stealing, doing this, doing that. We complain and complain at a point, he surrender. Finally, we said, okay, Mr. Man, we have guided and trained your child enough. You are alive. Look at your house. Look at where your son is. You can't even come and say, I brought bread, I brought biscuit today to give to this boy. But your mother-in-law will go to social media and conspire with mercy to tarnish our image. And God is living. Why? Human being, why? 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 You keep that aside. They remember when Mr. Fize came to our office with deeper life tie, with all that pretense that she have to cover her head as if she's deeper. I still have the picture which I'm still going to show before and after. She was crying. She refused to go and undergo COVID-19 observe the policy. I asked her, go and do that. She was crying as if she was a saint. She could not recover her children through her lawyer. She could not recover her children through Nnamdi or Bruce or which social medias that she's just moving the bloggers here and there. She could not go to any of them. She came to Nigeria. She couldn't. She tried all her best. Her lawyer could not. Her family lawyer could not. Her childhood lawyer could not. She came to us. We recovered these children from Air Force barrack. Barrack, Air Force, and that is military versus civilian. Under how many days? Shama recovered these children. They brought the children to our office, tried to hand over. Okay, go and settle your marital. Settle down. You cried again that you had no money. They raise money, rent apartment for you, everything. Your masters that you went to Malaysia to go and study is to study how to snap people's nude picture and post on social media or to seduce people. After helping you, restore you back, recover your children back to you, give you a shelter, rent apartment for you, you pay your hotel bills, buy you soap. I bought you Crusader. I was buying Mercy Afize Crusader soap. Let her swear with her life. Took her to go and buy her Crusader soap that she used to beat. What did Miss Afize use in paying us? Evil, scandal, lies, label. If I sit and count again and again and again and again and again, both the ones we don't bring on social media, both the one we bring this and that. Look at this little boy that the father nearly removed his eyes. The neighbor ran to us, rescued the child. After arresting the man to the station, take your child. He ran, leave the child. This child wants scholarship. Somebody paid for this his scholarship, 300 and something thousand. Will help you not to kill your child. Is that the reason why you must force the child on us? Is that why? We have to go there and keep the child with you. And we told him, if you did not take care of the child, we will arrest you again, charge you to court for child abandonment and neglect. Name them. Is it the ones who are paying school fees without even know the tribes where they are? Is it the family? I was embarrassed in court because of Adugo's this in custody. If not that the judge was lenient, probably God knows my heart, that whatever we're saying there was truth and nothing but the truth. Because if you are saying the truth, it will be written all over you. After all, the magistrate is not, she's not a baby. She is advanced and she has spent enough years in her profession. So you cannot just appear before her and started telling lies as if you are talking to a dad. When you talk to an intelligent person, when that person look into your eyes, you know as if you are saying the truth. And both to reveal that you are saying the truth. So when we think at times, we look at ourselves, say, what is the benefit of this headache, problem here and there, scandal? You stay on your own, not that you create anything, not that you have any problem, not that you will quarrel, not that we fought, not that anything. Somebody will just take you from nowhere and started scandalizing your name, just like that. No help, no, we don't get help from government, we don't have help from group company, we don't have support from anywhere apart from few of you that are supporting once in a while. Who can just say, okay, this is what they are doing, this is the office they rented, this office I'm the one responsible for their rent. Nobody. The vehicle they are using to rescue people up and down. Let somebody point had almost 1 million followers to her, who say this is me, that is you that bought what is it called? Nobody. Will have to pick either my husband bring it in, or I will take another one from cash shop, just to help people. At the end, nobody will think of which way can we be in support to these people. Which way, as an individual, can I collaborate with you to help and also do the work of humanity? God bless you, God bless you. You are saying, but do you know God bless people through physical human being? That God cannot just appear mighty, as big, as mighty as this building, as this Nigeria, to say, I have come, I want to help you. The matter dey tire me o. Then at times you come to social media after somebody must have insulted you, fought you, this and that. You go to social media, you have other people again that will be insulting you. Let me tell you something. Do you know, in case some of these things made me feel that from today, some of you, if you are not careful, we will make it mandatory. Though it's your right to, but we might make it mandatory in this office that no case will be audio again. There was a case that I did here, audio case, husband and wife, which I'll still remember. I'm going to address that issue properly. The husband complained, the wife packed things, packed out of the house and every and whatever and all that. Attended to the case, we resolved the case. I talked to the lady, equally to the man. They both accepted and left. The elder sister of the lady, who is the originator of the whole problem, called me at night and was ranting, nagging, this, that. I said, please, 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 don't try that, please. I am not your sister, I am not your child. You are calling me off hour. I'm not at work anymore. If you call me from 6 o'clock upwards, then you should know the reason why you call, because you are not my family member. I have my private line. So if by mistake this line is still on because I have one or two appointments with anybody and eventually call and I pick, please respect my own time. And she said they don't want the marriage, they don't want the sister and the guy to marry and everything. And I told this woman, your sister is interested in this marriage. After all said and done, I said, please excuse them, let them manage their crisis. Because where you are, I believe you are married and you are trying to sort out, you have your own differences and you manage it. So don't, and she has already rented an apartment for the lady. Do you know, after all that, we place them on counseling, the husband book for the counsel, the lawyers and other people that will be coming to counsel them. Then of a sudden the woman did not turn up. She did not come again for no just reason. She called me. And as she don't want the marriage, she wants to go and pick her things from the house, unknowingly to me that she has picked most of her things already. Then while she was talking, I told her it's already late here. Well, I can't even recognize who is talking. Probably you can visit the office because we'll have similar cases like that. Then she came to my office. I was sitting here. I attended to other case. Then I asked her in. She came in and she told me we should compel her husband to open his door so that she can pick her things. Ask her, are you legally married to this person? She said yes. Then I give her my peaceful advice. Please, we can't do that. We don't have such rights and such jurisdiction to compel your husband to allow you pack your things. If you so wish, you desire, the best place to go, even police cannot ask him to do that. Approach a law court and do the needful. Go for a proper divorce, and if you guys are going to stay separately, the court will use their own discretion on what to do, on how to advise. We are to mediate, we've mediated, you guys agreed before you even embrace yourself and let. So coming again, if there's any other thing that come up based on what your sister told you, please do it. That is the whole problem. You cannot believe that this lady held my head here, held my own head. Then I fixed, so they shot there and fixed that you saw that I removed. Was held here. And this is my office. That my staff have to lose her hand from my head. And you don't know what I passed through. In my own office, oh, I call the police before I leave. She vamos. I've written petition, I'm going to get her arrested. The husband has been begging here and there. Just imagine. You will fight me on the road. You will fight me in my office. Because some of you don't know what do happen behind camera. So if you have maybe people that visited, I think one or two even complainants were around, they say, what is going on? What happened? Have their tear gas eye had that day. But because of people that are around, it will affect others. And before my security could get hold of her, she have ran to the street and started running there. And we cannot run after her like mad person on the streets. That was how she disappeared from the office. I have my CCTV footage. You understand me? So if I had video her live that day, as I'm talking about her, I will replay her face. But I will still take the CCTV footage, because if she did not comply with my terms, for her husband to bring her to this office to tender an official apology, the next thing you hear, you heard that my court for assault, because I have my proof here. So please, at times what we pass through behind the camera before we come to the camera, and some of you will still come out again with some messages, hurting messages and all that. So if you are in my position, you will not have any choice to block the person, because the person is not in front of you. You don't even know who is writing that. After you must have passed through some of these things. So some people are just evil. They are just evil. I appeal to you. For us to continue in this work, there must be an encouragement from you guys. Yes, if we choose to do it. And when those who are doing for, they are not encouraging us. You that is also there, you are not encouraging us. We have a personal business we are running. Then we retire to our business and forget about humanitarian work. We can do it in any way. See you, if we want to help you, or move on with our life and go. I don't want to talk about our experience. Thank you very much. This is the update, and we'll be back in a moment. God bless you for being there for us. Thank you.